got another video. This is Quinfio. Mizkif is just making shit up. The original video be in the top link in the description.
Update happened
Go
last
support
night
the original video. Video be in the top
Mizkif
link in the
Emiru
description.
Drama. Mizkif started a very interesting update happened last night in regard to the Mizkif Emiru drama.
Let's hear it.
Mizkif started messaging in his Twitch chat while it was offline, and he has given us more new reasons as to why he was being such a horrible person to Emiru and everyone else around him. He's now blaming his behavior on shrooms and steroids. And on top of that, the way that he explains away his behavior with these drugs isn't possible. I will jump into why that is in just a sec. Before we start, though, if you're new here, consider subscribing if you want to stay up to date with this drama. And if
check out the original video, go to us below. Come on now.
Covered it, want to get it out to more people, leave this video a like. Just helps boost it in the algorithm. But regardless of if you do either, thank you for watching. Now, first, of course, you guys need context. So let's take a look at the messages that he sent. There's this post from Livestream Fails.
I already left a like and I'm already subscribed. Let me hit a W. Let me just hit a W real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit a W. Let me leave a comment. Let me juice the algorithm.
About a day ago now, Mizkif tries to use drugs to defend himself in his offline chat, claims he has changed since moving to LA. And these are the messages. So he's interacting with some of the trolls and stuff, I'm assuming, that were in his Twitch chat while it was offline. He says, hey, don't harass people. Come on.
I don't understand the like, why are you chatting in offline chat as a streamer? Like, I don't understand that. Am I tripping?
Just chill. I'm getting people saying this place is a freaking out. You know, I know I've done a lot of wrong in my years on Twitch that I wish I could take back, but a lot of you know I've been working on myself for the past year hard. It's not weird. People don't.
I've been working on myself, bro. Why is this always... I know I've been watching Nicholas D's Nuts Oreo talk about this whole drama too. He always jokes about like the bro, why is it like, why every single YouTuber is like, when they get in drama like this, like, yeah, I went to therapy or I'm working on myself, or they use all this shit when they're probably not actually doing that. Well, clearly they're not doing that.
Because people don't watch me. I've been in therapy for almost a year, been working on myself, and I want to continue.
There it is. I've been in therapy for almost a year. It ain't working.
To do so. I'm not going to go back to the place I once was. I was suicidal, depressed, and taking every type of drug possible to short-term fix my brain. And in doing that, I hurt myself.
By the way, this is definitely not demonizing therapy. I think therapy is fucking awesome, dude. I think it is awesome. It literally changed my life. It's just, well, one, you got to find the right therapist, but also it's not an excuse for shit, right? No.
More. I was on steroids because I thought it would fix myself. I was taking shrooms every day to fix my brain, but that destroyed me. Shrooms every day. Never take shrooms when depressed, like ever. I would take my head and push it into my pool, trying to drown myself on shrooms. So for 2 years, all I did is take shrooms to fix my brain and steroids to fix myself. I tried acid and that backfired. In doing what I know, I fucked up so bad and hurt so many people around me. I lashed out, I was angry and out of my mind. I did take steroids, that gave me insane anger issues. You could tell when I was. I think he's responding to people saying like, why did you lie about it and stuff? Because he lied about not taking steroids because I don't want you guys to know I was. It was embarrassing. I got off steroids about a year ago fully. You can't just get off of it. I take full accountability for who I was. I wish I didn't just go for drugs and really focused on.
Oh, I take full accountability for what? Oh, but you don't. See, that's the problem. You can't just say the words, I take full accountability. You need to prove that with your actions. You know what I mean?
Fixing myself. I went for short-term fixes and it backfired. But I am proud of my progress this last year. I'm proud of who I've been becoming. I feel more normal than ever. It does change what I did in the past. I understand people will see that and not want to come back or not talk to me. Every time I closed my eyes since 2022 while I was in Austin,
every time I close my eyes, I see my name in shining light.
Different ways of killing myself. So first off, none of this was mentioned, none of the shroom usage, none of the steroid usage to explain any of his behavior in his original response statement to Emiru. If this was the forefront of why you were acting the type of way that you were, I feel like that would be present in your statement explaining away your behaviors and actions. Instead, a lot of it was tied to the 2022 fiasco with the allegations around that, and Mizkif was attributing that to his stressors. Now, the thing that I I find really interesting has to do with that shroom usage. Specifically when he says, I was taking shrooms every day to fix my brain, but that destroyed me. Now, we do know for a fact that he was, or at the very least, shrooms were in the house, as we have some clips. Someone brought it up on Livestream Fails. This was from a guy named KNUT, I'm assuming Nut, discovering some mushrooms in Miz's house.
It's fucking... It's the vegetables that they had. It's the vegetables that he got from.
From what I understand, because I don't really know who this Nut guy is, he's a very innocent guy. So apparently that's just very par for the course that he stumbled upon that. Like, he wasn't acting a fool. We know that they were in the house. Now, when it comes to taking shrooms every day, you can't actually take them every day. Not that it would cause you to overdose or anything, but cool little fun fact about drugs like psilocybin is that their tolerance buildup in your body is incredibly rapid. And speaking generally, your body develops a tolerance to the amount that you had ingested within 24 hours of ingesting it. I think it actually starts earlier. But essentially, if you wanted to have a trip and then the following day have a trip of the same intensity, you would have to double the amount of psilocybin or any of these other.
Holy shit, I didn't know that. If that's true, I mean, I have to look into it, but wow.
That's the general rule of thumb from what I understand. All that to say, this idea that he was consuming just copious amounts of shrooms is, I mean, possible. He might have been consuming that much, but the idea that it was impacting him and making him go insane every single day is just, it's not possible. He might be able to get away with screwing himself up for a couple months if he was doing it like back to back every single day, doubling or tripling the dosage to have a more intense trip each day. But you'll get to a point, even by the end of the week, where maybe it's not going to financially make things very difficult for him, but it is going to be very difficult to get that amount of psilocybin into you. I was also thinking that maybe he was microdosing, or he might claim that he was microdosing. Genuinely, what I'm talking about here, you can just Google and find the information that I'm talking about. There have been multiple experiments conducted in regard to microdosing with these substances. Most of the research conducted in regard to microdosing has come to the conclusion that most of any changes that people have experienced while microdosing are more than likely just placebo. Additionally, all this like yapping about,
I never knew that either.
I've been working on myself and I'm proud of, who I am now, but I'm proud of my progress this last year. I'm proud of who I've been becoming. I feel more normal than ever. It's such like typical content creator, I'm focusing on myself.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about earlier. Same old routine, bro.
Just trying to make myself a better person. All he's been trying to do is explain away with different reasons that aren't him as to why he was behaving in the ways that Emiru claimed he was. He'll downplay the aggression. He's like, yeah, I got angry at times. I lashed out, things like this. He slammed a door till it broke. He punched holes in walls. But now the ideation was because of the shrooms, and now the anger issues were because he was on steroids. Now, specifically, something interesting about that steroid use is it wasn't a well-kept secret. Pretty much any viewer that was watching him when he was using them knew that he was on steroids. Why, might you ask? Because he suddenly looked like this. This is one of the top comments on that livestream fails post, and it's literally showing him interacting with some of his chat, saying, if you think I'm on steroids, you're a fucking moron. Like, actually a moron. Lighting plus pump plus genetics. Like, actually the stupidest comments I've ever seen. It's not a compliment, it just undermines my work. You bust your ass and people think you're on steroids? My arms have always been huge. When haven't they? Have I always been on steroids? If I was on steroids, you'd see a massive change in my body. My chest is still garbage. My back is still whatever. I do work on my chest all the time, but guess what? I don't have great chest genetics. Now, there's a little bit more to that as well. Mizkif's subreddit has been blowing up and like blowing up in his face. A lot of his own fans have been completely crashing out and just burning the subreddit down. And I was looking through it. Someone had referenced it on that livestream fails post I was showing you guys. And I just wanted to highlight, I was just reading some of the comments trying to understand what what was deleted because I didn't get to see it either. And someone down here said, bro isn't even taking actual accountability or apologizing to those people he's affected while also saying all this shit in his offline chat. I'm assuming this was a photo of the messages we just looked at. He's acting like TwitchCon didn't happen recently, where he walked up to one of her employees and said, I will destroy Emiru. And then this individual responded back, it's the fact that people got banned for saying he did steroids back in the day. So this dude was out here banning people, acting so serious that he was not taking steroids. Why would anyone trust any of the explanations that he's giving now for his side of the story, when in the same breath of trying to explain away his behavior, you know, still not taking accountability for it really, he's admitting to—
Yeah, I mean, this is just the content creator fucks up starter pack, you know what I mean? That's what— I don't know what I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what I'm saying.
For the past couple of years.
I mean, it really is what it is.
Now, that is all of
like
the brand new information that has been out so far, given the context and whatnot. Now, last night I went live and I ended up covering a lot of the old clips that have started to resurface about Mizkif that were furthering, you know, claims made by Emiru, or just really, really, really unpleasant clips of Miz being a piece of shit to people. I was gonna attach them at the end of this video and like clip them together to like pad the video, but I don't really think that's useful for your guys' time. So if you're interested and you want to, I'll attach a link to the live stream here in the corner. Also put a link in the description for it. If you want to see some of those clips, get more of an understanding of this kind of pattern of behavior with Miz, go for it. Now, if you're still watching for some reason, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the support on the last couple of videos. I'm trying to stay as quick to this coverage as I can for you guys. And for me personally, just really stoked to be hitting 90,000 subs by the end of the year. But the whole reason that I get to do this and dedicate as much time as I do is because people like you
are almost at 100K
still watching. So genuinely, thank you. I hope you found this video useful, and I will see you in the next one as soon as anything comes out. That's it. See you guys later. Adios. Peace. Bye.
Why did that ending low-key actually scare me? What the fuck? What? Okay. W Quintheo chat. W Quintheo. Show some love. Show some love. Show some. Okay. Show some love for real though. Top link in the description. W video for sure. The new info is very interesting, and I'm going to be continuing to cover this situation as it, you know, evolves. So, yeah.